are implementing simple calculator operations. So it means we have plus, minus, multiplication and division. So this is the program for simple calculation. So what we are doing is, before going to the program, I will show you the output. So I am generating output like this, 8a.php. So when I run this, I will get some output like this. So there are three text boxes, 1, 2, 3, followed by symbols that you can select, plus, minus, into, or division. So now let us assume if I give 10 here, and if I give 20, and if I select plus, and when I press this calculate button, it gives the result as 30. It gives the result as 30. Now if I change this again, if I select multiplication, it is 20 into 20, 400. I want the output like this. If you observe, so it was something like this. I'm getting something here. For the first time, you will get something like undefined variable. Don't worry about it. I will tell the reason behind that while explaining the program. Now, in order to generate this, I need to create a HTML form. I hope it is visible to you. Kanastidya? So, can you see this screen? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now here I am creating a form. So I am using a post method. You can use a post or get method. If you use get here, again here you should change it to $_get. If you use post, this is super global arrays. If you use post, here you will be using $_post. So now, so in this one, I am creating three text boxes like this: first, second, and result. I am giving names as first value, second value, and result. First value, second value, and the result. So I have given the names for this. In the value field, I am giving something like this: PHP echo variable 1, $variable 1. Here echo variable 2, echo variable result. V1, V2, V3. I am trying to print this variable. Initially, we have not set this variable. It will be empty. So that's why it display error like this. That's why it displays some error like this. You can ignore. So something like this, undefined variable like that, it will display. You can ignore that error initially. Then there is a radio button. Radio button, one for plus, one for minus, one for into, one for division symbol. So this is radio button. So three text boxes followed by three radio buttons and a submit. And name given for this is calculate. So I have a submit button with the name calculate. So when the user click this, submit, it will go to a PHP part of the code. So here it will take $post group 1. So I have mentioned it as group 1. What is this group 1? Group 1 should be a name for something. What is that name? So group 1 is a name given for the radio button. So group 1 is a name given for the radio button. Now $post, it will return. If it is set, then only you execute. If user has selected any of the symbol, then only you execute. In the group 1 is a name given for radio buttons. In radio button we have plus, minus, into, and slash. Okay, when you press the submit button, it will go here. So $_post group 1. If it has some value, if user has selected any one of this symbol, then you execute. If it is not selected, don't execute this. Okay, so here variable 1 is $post of first. So now we should check which one is first. So here name first is for the first text box. So now it will take the value whatever user has typed in the text box. If user has typed 10 here, that will go to this particular array called $post of group, $post of first. Now this value will be stored in a variable with the name v1. Similarly, second. So this value will be stored with the variable v2. Now v1 has 10, v2 has 20. Now I want to do the operation. If $post of group 1 equal to add, what is this add? The value whatever you have mentioned here. If user has selected plus minus into slash is only for your reference, but value whatever you have given here is add, subtract, times and divide. So now if it is add, if user has selected plus, then it will be add, do this operation, addition. If user has selected subtract, that is minus, do this operation. Then multiplication, do this. Divide, you do this. Then it will be stored in the value variable called as $result. Now it tries to execute it. So here the result will be displayed. So it is trying to print result here that will be printed at that last text box. See here, it display 30 here. 10 plus 20 is 30. Any doubt? For this, you should remember the basics of forms. So there should be a name and value, that is must. Even if you don't have ID, no problem. So name and value is very important. You can remove this ID, no issue. Name is used as a key in the super global array. Value will be used as a value in the super global array called $_post. This is program 8A. So how to execute? So you have to install XAMPP. So you have to enable this. Once installing the XAMPP, it will open the XAMPP control panel. You have to start Apache server. This is not required. It is required for 10th one. Then you have to go to this Explorer. In the Explorer, it will open something like this. In this htdocs, you have to save the program with .php extension in this folder. Then after this, here just move to the browser localhost/8a.php. You will get the output. Is that fine? Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll move to the next program, 8C. Sir has done 8B. First we'll take 8B, then we'll go to 8C. So 8A is simple calculator. Next one is transpose of a matrix. So in the last lab, sir has done this. Now I will be taking addition of two matrices. So how to add two matrices? How to add two matrices? So now I want the output like this. So if this is the matrix 1 and this is matrix 2, so the output should be like this. How matrix addition takes place? 1 plus 1 is 2. Then 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10. 7 plus 7 is 14. 8 plus 18 is 26. So like row wise, column wise additions, the corresponding element will be added. This and this will be added. But the thing is, the row count and column count at both the sides should be same. So this is the program for the matrix addition. So first thing is create two-dimensional array using the PHP. So in the 8B program, you have already seen how to create the two-dimensional array. Even in the theory class, we have discussed. In the PHP, array function is used for creating the array. A function array is used for creating the array. If I just call it once, it creates 1D array. If I call array inside another array function, it creates 2D array. Now observe array. Inside this, I am calling one more array. So now this acts like a first element in the main array. 1, 2. So now 1, 2, then 4, 5, 7, 8. It creates one two-dimensional array. Next, I am creating another two-dimensional array. Done. Now I am checking number of rows in the matrix 1. This is the matrix 1. So for this count, you take count is an inbuilt function. You just pass the array name to it, matrix 1. It will count number of rows. If you want to count number of columns, you have to pass array name with 0th index, dollar matrix of 0. This will count the columns, number of columns. So now I am taking row count and I am taking column count here. So first I created two-dimensional arrays. Once I create this, so you have to count rows and column. This is for the first one. Now I am printing that on the screen. Just I am printing the matrix on the screen like this. Normally, how to print a 2D array? We need two for loops. So I run from 0 to number of rows. Again another for loop, 0 to number of columns. This, let me consider it as I and j. Now I will be printing echo matrix of ij. That's all. Like any other language. So this is 2D array printing for loop. 0 to row count, 0 to column count, and print that. Similarly, you take the count of the second matrix rows, second matrix column, you print it. So I will get the output like this. Next, I need to perform addition. So row count and column count should be same. In both the matrix, we should have same number of rows and same number of columns. So I am checking if row count equal to row count 2 and column count equal to column count 2, then perform addition. Otherwise, else addition not possible. You display it. Now, how to perform addition? How to perform addition? Take the for loop again. So row count, column count, as both are same, you can take any one of them. Then you are going to do matrix 1 ij plus matrix 2 ij. So here we are taking RC, matrix 1 row column plus matrix 2 row column. So it will add everything and you are printing it, echo dollar value, it print the particular element. Add and print it in the matrix format. That's all. So I'll get the output like this. If you want to change the value, you have to change it in the program itself. So this is your second, the 8D lab program. So any doubt in this? Addition?
No, sir.
Others?
No, sir.
ಇಬ್ರೇನಾ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದು?
ಸರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
ಹೌನಪ್ಪ ಇದೆ.
ಈಸಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನೋ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ರು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇದು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆ ತರ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಬಟ್ ಈ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್. ಅದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಈ ಸತಿ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನೌ. So it will be there, all programs will be there. So if we get any instruction from the university, we'll communicate.
Okay sir.
Last time our exam paper pattern ಬೇರೆ ತರ ಇತ್ತು 8th sem ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಬಟ್ ಈ ಸತಿ ಆ ತರ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ. ಅದೊಂದ್ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಈ ಸತಿ ಆ ತರ ಏನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. If you get some
ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನು HOD ಇಂದ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಂದು ಹೋಯ್ತಂತೆ ಸರ್, ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ 40% ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಹೋಗಿ.
ಓಕೆ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಮೇಬಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನಾರು ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ನಮ್ಗೆ
Okay, sir.
ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲಿ
Thank you, sir.
ಏನಾದ್ರು ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದೇ
Okay, sir.
ECL ಹೇಳಿದಾರಾ ಆ ಥರ? ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಏನದು ಅಂತ. ಹಂಗೇನಾರು ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೋಡೋಣ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇನ್ ದ 8th program, 8C, matrix multiplication. So you all know how to perform this matrix multiplication, right? So here also we need to read two matrix. So let us assume this is one matrix and this is another matrix. I'll neatly print madbekashte. So this is one matrix and this is the another matrix. So now how to perform matrix multiplication? So we all know that like this, row wise, column wise. I will show you. Matrix. Observe here. So if we have a two matrix like this, then how to perform? So 1 into 5 plus 1 into 5 plus 2 into 8, row wise, column wise. 1 into 5 plus 2 into 8, then 1 into 6 plus 2 into 9, 1 into 7 plus 2 into 10, 3 into 5 plus 4 into 8, 3 into 6 plus 4 into 9, 3 into 7 plus 4 into 10. So here we will be multiplying like this. So in order to multiply, so what is the condition? What is the condition for performing the matrix multiplication? Number of rows in the first matrix and the number of columns in the second matrix should be equal. Will you all agree? This is the condition for matrix multiplication. So now we'll see the code for it. So first, similar to other programs, create two-dimensional array, two-dimensional array. You are just reading the row count and column count and printing the array, printing the matrix. Similarly, read row count and column count, print the second matrix. This is similar to other programs till here. Next, done. Okay, now the matrix of the multiplication of matrix is like this. To store the result array, I am creating one blank array like this, result array function. So it will create a blank array. Now I am checking if column count of first matrix and row count of second matrix, or vice versa. You can also check the other things also. If these two are same, you do the matrix multiplication. Otherwise, you print matrix multiplication not possible. Matrix multiplication not possible. Now we all know that how to perform this. So observe, while multiplying here, so row, we are changing the rows, and this into this plus this into this, something like that we are doing. So we need three variables here. I think you have already implemented this in other languages. One is let me call it as ijk. First, initialize result to 0. Result will be initialized to 0. Now I am taking matrix of I k into matrix of kj. So what it will do? I remains constant. What is I? Row remains constant. So this row remains constant. I will be varying column here. I vary column. This into this, this into this, this into this, this into this, like that. So now, so I will be taking row remains constant, column varies. So into column remains constant, row varies, like that. So perform multiplication, add the result. So this is for every iteration. You have to do this. So 1 into, if you take this 1 into 5, so it will do plus 2 into 8. 1 into 5, 1 into 5 plus 2 into 8. 1 is 0 0, again here also 0 0. Next it is 1 into 5 plus 2 into 8. So 2 will be 1 into 0, sorry, 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1. It will be taken like this.